Hello gaming creative friends, I'm Julia Henze from Brush Studio. If you've been with me for a while, you already know that my favorite watercolor brand is Winsor & Newton. This is what's inside my Magello palette. Do you know how many colors Winsor & Newton Professional range has? Take a guess. They have more than 100 colors. Did you guess it right? Now here's another question. How many of those colors does a beginner need? Take another guess. Okay, keep that thought and watch the video to find out which colors you should have on your palette. But before I reveal the secret of my palette, just a little reminder to like this video and subscribe to my channel to help other sketchers to find it on YouTube. This video is a part of my Power of Color course in Brush Studio, my membership for artists and urban sketchers. The course includes 8 video lessons that cover the basics of color theory and, more importantly, help you to make a transition from just knowing the theory to using it in your sketches. If you are ready to take your art to the next level, sign up at bravebrushes.com and get immediate access to this course and much more. Okay, let's see what color should be on your palette. Now, if you're just starting out as a beginner artist, it can be tempting to buy every color in the store, but it's actually best to start with a limited palette of basic colors. This will help you learn color mixing and avoid getting overwhelmed by too many options. And if you have some basic knowledge about the color theory, then you know that you need at least 2 yellows, 2 reds, and 2 blues for practice, right? But let's take a look at the exact watercolor colors. Here are the colors I would recommend for beginner artists, and these are the colors I also have on my own palette, sometimes just a slightly different version of it. Cadmium red as a warm red and alizarin crimson as a cool red. Cadmium yellow as a warm yellow and lemon yellow as cool yellow. Ultramarine blue as warm blue. And phthalo blue or cerulean blue as cool blue. I also have cobalt blue, not necessary, but nice to have here. Further, I would recommend to get burnt sienna for brown, and we of course can create brown colors by mixing yellow, red and blue, but it takes some time to mix good browns, and it's great for practicing, but you don't want to spend too much time when sketching, especially when you're on location, right? So the next color is dioxazine violet, because it's a great color for darkening other colors like red or brown. And the same as for brown, it's great for practice, but quite time consuming and absolutely unnecessary to mix these colors on location, for example. There are a lot of beautiful purples and violets that you can use to mix with other colors. And the less essential color is Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray instead of black, and so please no black on your watercolor palette. Black makes your sketches look dull, also in mixtures. Okay, another interesting question is how do I arrange my palette? And that's absolutely no rocket science. The idea is actually that I start with the lightest colors and I finish with the darkest colors. But as you can see, in the middle of the palette I also have lighter colors, and that's actually by accident. On this palette it's not possible to move the colors, so when the paints are in pans I move them around. Maybe you have noticed that I also have another order here, or at least an attempt. I have warm colors on one side and cool colors on the other side. But actually you can arrange your colors whatever you want. The most important thing is that you know where to find them, right? And maybe also a kind of very small tip is don't put very light and very dark colors together, because sometimes they mix with each other and then it becomes a mess and all the light colors get very dirty and it's difficult to use them, okay? And with these basic colors, you can mix a wide range of other colors. As you gain more experience and want to expand your palette, you can start adding other, maybe more fancy colors like potter's pink or turquoise or pearl violet and all the other colors you like. So here's a full list of colors once again. Do you have the same colors on your palette? Let me know in the comments below. This list does not include some of my fancier colors. For a full list of my colors, both watercolor and my gouache palette, follow the link in the description to get a free PDF. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll be back next Monday with another video. So stay tuned. If you like my free content, please consider supporting me and my team at buymeacoffee.com/bravebrushes. If you're serious about your art hobby and are ready to grow and thrive, join my membership for artists Brave Brushes Studio. See you around and happy sketching!